So it's getting progressively harder on a day-to-day basis to rank your videos on YouTube. And part of that has to do with more and more creators creating more and more content every day. But I think a bigger part of that problem is that a lot of creators who are creating content every day aren't using all of the tools that they have available to them. So no matter how great your video is, if your titles aren't relevant, if your tags aren't relevant, if your descriptions aren't relevant, then it's going to be harder for a smaller YouTube channel to rank and get views. And a lot of times when I go see new content from new creators, they give very vague description or very vague titles, no tags, or only like a tag of their channel name, and just basically nothing in the description. And that's not a good way to handle things. So even though there are a lot of tools out there that are available, what I want to talk about today is a service called RapidTags.io. I've actually been using their service off and on for about the last year and a half, and they've recently released version 2. And they've come a long way from where they first started. So whether it's tags or titles or descriptions, things like that, there's a lot of that stuff that you can do for free. But for just a couple bucks a month, you get access to a lot more information and a lot more resources to help expedite the process of getting your videos ranked easier. So in this video, what I want to do is actually take a look at both the free version and the paid version to show you what you can expect from each one. Okay guys, so here is the RapidTags.io homepage, and it's pretty simple and straightforward. I actually really like the design that they've gone with here. Very simple, it's not cluttered, everything is right there. So there's really no guessing as to what it is for your next steps. Right up here next to the logo, you're going to see RapidTags Plus, which will take us to the pricing, where you can see all of the features you get with the free version and the Plus version. And we will be taking a look at both of those versions today to give you an idea of what you get for your money. So under the free, you're going to get the ability to generate tags for your YouTube videos. You're also going to get a YouTube tag analyzer, so you can get an idea of if that's a good idea for a tag or not, and it'll show rankings and users or big users who have used that tag as well. A video remonetizer, if you've got a video that say has been demonetized but you don't know why, this is actually a pretty neat tool that I'll show you how it works as well. Search ranker, if you've got a video, you want to know how it's doing, that sort of thing. You put in the URL for that video, and it gives you some stats on that, which I think is really great. And that's pretty much all you get on the free side. But if you see over here on the plus side, you're going to get improved accuracy. You'll be able to blacklist certain keywords, like things that may come up, say as a competitor or something that you're not interested in using. You can blacklist certain words there. You can customize keywords to prioritize certain words in your title. So if you want to make sure that your title is keyword rich, there's that option as well. You can also custom whitelist tags, so that if you got a certain tag you want to use all of the time, you can add that as well, I believe, so that it will always show up, so you can just copy and paste. Let's see. You can set a custom date to view results from. That's great. Again, you're going to get that remonetizer. They're actually under the remonetizer thing, they're working on being able to scan your audio to see if maybe something you said, or maybe the way the automated or the automatically generated closed captioning may have misunderstood you and put a swear word in there instead of what you really said. I'm sure that happens all of the time, so they're working on something for that. Again, you're going to get that ranker. You're going to get an auto linker, which, like it says below, creates links directly to your most recent video, which I think is very cool. Then you can just share that link every time and not have to share the new custom string. You just share this one link and it will always go to your most recent video. And then also analyze video and audio for signs of demonetization. I think, again, they're still working on that, but once it is available, it will only be available for Plus users. The uploader we'll talk about. It's not really uploading from here, but we'll get back to that. The description analyzer is great. It gives you more of an idea of what to work on in your description. Campaigns are very cool, because if you want to let's say you got a sponsorship and you want to add your sponsor link to all of your videos. There's a very cool tool in there that will do that. You just create the campaign, add the text, click go, start the campaign, and it will just add the text wherever you give it under the specification. So very, very cool tool there as well. And then you can also bulk update your video descriptions that same way. And if at some point you ever want to change that, you can. Very, very simple. So again, that's only $3.99, and I know there are a lot of other services out there that offer all of this as well, but in this case, for instance, TubeBuddy, great program, twice as much money for basically the same thing here. So definitely worth taking a look at RapidTags if you're just wanting to try something out, but you don't have a lot of money to spend. So let's go ahead and get logged in here. We'll take a look at some of these free features, and then actually, you know what? We're going to go over to my paid account, if I can find it. Here we go. So we're going to go ahead and close that. We'll bring this one over here. Let's go back to here. All right, so we'll go into Tools. Cool. So this is what your screen looks like when you're logged in. Just again, very, very simple here. They've done a great job again with keeping things simple and to the point. If you hover over any of these, it will tell you what each of these is for, which I think is great. I will say, just as a quick side note here, these first four are the resources you get as a free user. The last four are the things that you get when you get that paid subscription. So just keep in mind, first we're going to cover, when we get into this part anyway, we'll cover these four first, and then we'll jump into these last four. But if you're a free user, these two little things down here will be replaced with ads. It sucks, but they've got servers to pay for and people to pay, that sort of thing. So if you see ads down here, that's why. But first, let's come over to this top right-hand corner, hit the drop down. And here you're going to see just a general overview of your channel, and I really dig this because it just tells you, hey, in the last 7 days you got this many views. That's an increase or a decrease. Looks like I was down about 4%, but I like their little keep trying as a motivational thing there. So I really dig that they've done that. Next, we're going to get channels. I've already added my tech channel, the one you're watching right now, but it looks like you can add multiple channels. So if you've got, like say in my case, I've got a tech channel and a vlog channel. If I wanted to add both of those, I would just go in here and add my next channel. Or you can come in here and you can unlink your channel. Let's say you decide I'm going to cancel this. I don't want them to have access to my stuff anymore. You can unlink this. You can give them basic permissions. You can adjust all of that pretty easily. And I like that that's front and center. They're not trying to hide that. So I really do dig what they're doing there. Next, we're going to have settings. This is, name, email address, passwords, things like that. And you can also turn these, like these tooltips, you can turn those on and off if you want. I like them. I'm going to leave them. Next, we're going to have your subscriptions. If you are a Plus member, you'll get information in here. If you're not a Plus member, this will just say, hey, you're not a Plus member. You don't have any subscriptions and no receipts or anything. But you can download your receipts and view those and that sort of thing. Then next icon down is for support. If you've got a problem, put in what your problem is with a little drop down there. Give more information, click send. They'll get right back to you. I've actually been chatting with these guys on Twitter today. They're very, very responsive. So well done on them for that. The next one I'm not going to click because that's the log out button. I've actually already talked to them about adding kind of some title tags or some hovers to let you know what each of these is at a quick glance without having to click through and wait for that title to pop up. So that's everything over in that top right section. So we're going to go ahead and close that. And if we come over here, we can, the first tab up here at the top left is a tag generator. So let's say you've got an idea, you know what you want your next video to be about, you've got your title in your head, just go ahead and enter that in here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to generate some tags for this video. We're going to say how to get the best tags for YouTube videos. And I'm going to copy that because we'll need that later. And we'll go ahead and click enter, or you click the little magnifying glass there. And here, just that quickly, it generated the tags that it sees best for that particular title. So then you can just click copy. It'll copy it to your clipboard. Go back over to your YouTube video while it's uploading or whatever. Paste those in there. You're good to go. Next one over is a tag analyzer. So let's say you've got an idea for a tag and you want to see how good it's going to do. You can just go ahead and enter a tag in there. So let's put in YouTube tags to get views, because that's their very first one. So let's go ahead and give that one a shot. So we'll go ahead and click enter again. And here you can see, here's your keyword, here's how many views it's got, how many likes it's got, how many dislikes, and how many comments. So this gives you a good idea of, is this a relevant keyword or a key term, search term, whatever? Based on this many views, this many likes, this many comments, I'd say that one's a winner. So I really like that they've done that. Hey guys, so while I was editing this video, I realized that I completely screwed up what I was talking about in this particular section. And this isn't what the estimated views are supposed to be, like I originally said. Basically, this is how many views, likes, comments, that sort of thing you'll need in order to start ranking for this keyword. So I completely screwed that up. I apologize. And I just wanted to make sure that I got that clarified, or even not even put in that other part that I screwed up. Just know that I did screw up, and this is me fixing that, so I'm not giving the wrong information. So I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you are, do me a favor, give the video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, and it would help the channel out a ton, so thanks. And then over here on the right side, we've got channels relating to this term. And they've got the the little icon, so if you're searching for that, or you can just pop these open in a new tab, which is great. They've really made that super simple, so I dig that. But it shows how many subscribers did each one of these have, and it's not just these guys with 500,000. Here's Brian G. Johnson, I think, with 38,000 subs, or Cool Mind Tech something with 30,000 subs. So it's not just huge YouTubers that are using this technique to get their tags. So I really like that they put all of this in one area, so you can really get a grasp on, is this relevant, who's using it, that sort of thing. So let's go over to the search ranker. So we're gonna have to clear these out. That's one thing I wish they would fix, and maybe they'll watch this video. Anytime you click to a new tab, you got to clear the search bar. I don't know if they did that on purpose or if that's something they can work on, but it's something that I wish they would fix. As you click through, that these would automatically clear out. So next thing we want to do here, we're going to say enter a YouTube URL to view and track video rankings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop over to my video manager in my second screen up here, and let's give that a second to load there. Let's see if I can't find a video. Here we go. Let's copy that link address. We're going to go ahead and paste that in there. This is a video on how to install Linux on VirtualBox. So here is the search term. I'm ranked number 5 for that. Not terrible. And of course, then it's got my information as far as my channel, and then that specific video. Of course, you could also use this for doing research on other YouTubers. Okay, that one doesn't have any filters. So you could actually look some of this stuff up and get more information about that video if you wanted to. So pretty cool there. The remonetizer. Now this one I really dig. Again, this is kind of one of those things. Let me see if I can. There it is. All right. So back in, it looks like August of 2016, I made a video about the 22 push-up thing that was going around for veterans and that sort of thing, and their mental health, that sort of thing, and it was demonetized, and I know why. It was because of what it was called. It was called the 22 kill challenge. But if you come in here, it will actually show you words that got flagged, or will most likely be flagged, both in your title and in your tags. So I'm willing to bet that if I were to change my tags and title here, and request a manual review, that it would be remonetized. But I don't care to do that with this video. So but that way you can actually go in and see maybe why your video got demonetized. which is really cool. And again, the last 4 tabs that I've shown here are all in the free version of the site. So everything that I've shown so far is free to use for anybody, whether you've got an account with them or not. Now, the next 4 tabs that I'm going to show, you will have to pay to get. Again, it's $4, but it's still less than half the cost of a lot of other services out there. So, and again, that's $4 per month. It is a subscription. It's not just a one-off and you're done. It is $4 per month. So, the next thing we're going to take a look at is the auto linker here. So, let's see. Oh yeah, so this is cool. Top left up here, most recent video. You can always just share that URL and it will always take people to the most recent video that you've uploaded. And I really dig that. And then of course below that, I really like this one as well. This is a mystery random video. So you share this and it's just going to take whoever clicks it to one of your videos and nobody knows which one. And I really like that. I think it's a cool little Easter egg kind of thing that they've done there. And then of course, if you wanted to, you could come in here and create a custom link, give it a name, put in a URL, and there is the shortened version of that you can share with everybody and get data on how many times it's been clicked. And you know, there's a lot of services out there like Bitly and that you can use, but it's part of this service, and I believe that they may end up working this into your data a little bit more later on. I don't know that for sure, but based on how I've talked to these guys and what they've had to say, I know that they're planning some really big things, so I'm willing to bet that they will do something more with this. And this is included in your $3.99 a month, so definitely a very cool tool to have. The uploader, this one's kind of neat too. So, like I said, this isn't uploading a video. This is getting an idea of when you should upload your next video. So, oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's, how to get the best tags for YouTube videos. So we'll go ahead and enter that. We'll give it a second to think, and it's going to say, for me, for my channel, for my viewers, for the interaction I get, they're saying Sunday between noon and was that 4 p.m. basically. But of course that's GMT, that's Greenwich Mean Time. So that's actually 6 hours ahead of where I am. So it'd be like from 6 o'clock in the morning till about noon my time, give or take. So to get the best interaction according to what their site says, this is when I should upload this video. Conveniently, it's currently Friday afternoon. That's why I'm recording this video now, is to actually test this out and see how accurate this is for my viewers. So that's what this is for. Like I said, the uploader, maybe they could change that name to be something a bit more intuitive, because when I saw uploader, I was like, oh, I can upload videos from here. But that's not what it is. It's just the best time to upload videos based on your historical data on all of your videos. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the video description analyzer. So I'm going to pop this back open. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to come over to here. Let's come back up to here and let's edit. Oh, darn it. All right, so let's grab that URL and let's paste that in there. Again, we're going to give it a second to think. And here we go. And here it's going to give some information on what I've done right and what I've done wrong. And what I will say here is that prior to this release of the site, this is version 2. Prior to version 2, I was using this, and it's actually why I've got stuff like that sentence in there. You know, these follow me links, that sort of thing, was because of their description reviewer. It was saying, hey, you didn't do this, you didn't put any calls to action in, you didn't put your social media in, you didn't do these things. So here it's saying to reword the description, to make the description a few hundred characters, to describe the video. So maybe I could do a little bit better to reword this a little bit and then have it checked again and see if I did any better next time. So I really do like that they've got this. Really, you want to focus on that first paragraph. That's the red where it says bad. It's saying, hey, make your first paragraph more engaging and use more keywords that are relevant to what people would be searching for to find your video. And I'm sure if I were to rework that text a little bit and redo this analysis here, I'd get a much better score. So, but that's what the description analyzer there is for, to give you an idea of what you're doing right and wrong in your description area. And then description campaigns. This one's really neat. So like I said earlier, if you wanted to, let's say you got a sponsorship from whoever, and you wanted to add their, your unique link to the top of all of your videos, all you've got to do is come in here and create a campaign, and I'll just call this Ting, because I actually do have a referral URL there. And I can say something like, be sure to check out Ting to see how much money you can save on your phone bill. And then I'll do my URL, dbtag.ting.com. And then I can say, well, where do I want it? Do I want it at the beginning of every video, like right at the very top? Do I want it after the first paragraph? Do I want it after the second paragraph? I'm going to put it right up at the top. And because I've already tested this a little bit, I'm also going to pop a couple of lines down there below just to keep things easier to read. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click Save. Cool. So now I've got this Ting campaign over here. And if we come back over to my video, I'm just going to go ahead and refresh this just so you can see that I'm not doing anything crazy here. This is the review for my Rubox PT80 headphones that I just released a couple of days ago. And right up here at the top, it says I reviewed a lot of headphones, and then I trail off there. So I'm just going to move this back up to my other window, and I'm going to click Start. And this wheel is going to spin for a second. And then once it's done, and it shouldn't take more than 30 to 45 seconds to really get in there and update all of your videos, you should be able to then go back to the video, like this video, for instance. Just going to go ahead and pull this over here, right? So if I hit refresh, let's see if it's done it yet. Cool, and there it is. I didn't do anything other than hit refresh, and here you can see that it's added that to the top of that video. But then if I come back to my videos, just to show that it's done more than one, there we go. Thinking. Okay, let's go to look at this Ubuntu video here. We'll click Edit. I'll give that just a second, and there you can see it's added that as well. Okay guys, so there's RapidTags.io. It's a very cool service. Like I said, there's both a free and a paid version. I would definitely, if nothing else, check out the free version, find out how great it is, and then you can actually support the developers and everybody behind it by just paying the $3.99 a month or whatever it is, to help them continue to develop functionality and make their service even better. So definitely check these guys out. I'll have a link down in the description where you can jump over there and take a look. This isn't a paid promo. This isn't a sponsorship. They know I'm making the video, but they've offered me nothing in return. So go check these guys out. I really do think they're doing a great job at what they're doing. So like I said, link in the description. And if you found this video helpful, do me a favor, give the video a thumbs up. If you like this kind of content, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon. And I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video there. So thanks for your time. I always appreciate your support, and I'll talk to you in the next one.